Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Zach, and I'm from Deep Woods Performance. Today, I'm working on a Mustang. It's a 2015 EcoBoost Mustang, red. The customer wanted me to extend their downpipe. I made a hood dump a long time ago. This is their downpipe. They have this little extra pipe right here. I made a hood dump for it a long time ago. I tuned it to make pops and bangs. He liked it, but he got a new hood. He wants it to be changed a little bit. He has this old exhaust he wants on. He wants the mufflers cut off. But that new downpipe doesn't go where this needs to go. So he has this little extender I have over here in the bandsaw that I'll need to cut just a length. From there, I may make a pie cut or something like that. I have some extra tubing right there. Just gotta see how it turns out. We'll update you guys a little bit later. So I got that pipe cut. Now I get to kind of fit it up. I'll show you what it looks like. So I cut it off at pretty straight. It's not perfect. I'll have to fix it a little bit. I cut through the weld. The weld wasn't perfect because it had some oxidation on the middle. Looks like they didn't purge it that well. But yeah. So I have a pipe I'm going to cut in between that pipe I prepped and the exhaust system that he had. It's about 20.5 inches. So here's that in the bandsaw. Got it pretty level. It's not perfect. But right here, you can see that pipe. If I bring this down a little bit, somewhere around there, I'll get it to where this is almost perfectly flat. This one is not perfect, but it is very, very close. You can see a little bit of bow in it. I think the saw has like a 40 thou like sway to it. So trying to get it flat isn't the best when I have nothing to flatten it with. I just have normal angle grinder, or I have a little burr right there that I use. But the reason I'm cutting it now is because this pipe right here, I know this clamp is in the way, but it's all the way up to this point, right? So if I'm off by, I don't know, 100 thou, maybe a 1/4 inch, it can't be that bad to fix. So there's a little bit of movement here. This has got twist in it, so it should be close. So I got the pipe cut. I got it prepped, both the exhaust and that little elbow that I have, ready for welding. I've already tacked it on, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I just have it tacked in a few spots, little tiny tacks just to hold it on there. But there's the extended piece, and you can see I've ground it. I'm gonna leave this on here because it could twist whatever way, and I could twist this. And I want to find like a level spot where I can tack the two pipes together while it's up on the car. I think it'll just turn out better that way. There's this flex pipe just in case, but just want to turn out a little better. But I'll go over a little bit about my welder. So it's a Syncrowave 250. It's a little bit older. My uncle got it from an aerospace shop he used to work at. I'm using a water-cooled torch. It's a size 9. I forget what it's rated for, but I'm probably never going to use up to like 200. I'm using 16th tungsten with a 16th gas lens. Right now, it's either Trimix tungsten or it is the red thoriated. I just have a whole pack. They're all sharpened, just on a bench grinder. I'm going to try and use ER70S for this. If not, I have some ER80S or nickel chrome. I also have some 308, 309, or 316 I could use, but I'll just see how this works. It looks like it's pretty clean. I know this is aluminum-coated steel, I believe. I think it's mild, so I think ER70S should work. Yeah, I'll have an update with a little bit of welds on there. I'm not going to purge it because it is mild. When I go to the stainless section, I definitely will purge it a little bit just to make sure it doesn't crack and have any discontinuities I don't like. I got it mostly welded. I want to go back over a few sections. I don't like how it looks. I'm not the best welder anymore. I don't do much position welding anymore, like not on a flat surface or in a fixtured area, if you know what I mean. Some of it looks okay, but you see there's globs. Some sections it was a little bit easier than others, but it's fully welded all the way around. I don't like it, but it should do for now. But I'm gonna go ahead and shove it in the car once I fix what I want to, and tack on that one other piece, and then I'll bring it all back out again and weld it fully. So see you then. I'm purging the pipe right now. I have a makeshift like block inside the pipe out of some paper towels and some tape. I'll be able to get it out from the other side. I just have to undo the pipe. Right now I have it closed off and I have the tube going. Right now I have quite a lot of argon going into it. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but quite a lot going into it. I'll slow that down quite a bit whenever I start welding. The pipe fits up pretty good. There's a little bit of a gap, but nothing I can't solve. The purge is like, the block is like right here. You can see I have a little piece of wire sticking out that I have attached to it. And there's a little bit of escape so gas and air can get out. But if I'm able to undo these two, I should be able to shove something up inside of it just to push that right out. Or at least air, something like that. But yeah, I'm getting really close. Should be welded in like the next 10-15 minutes. It shouldn't be too bad. I'll use 308 on this because this looks like it's 304 stainless. It probably won't be as pretty as it was before, but I'll give it my best. So I got the pipe all welded. It's not the best. I think I'm a little better at stainless steel than I am at mild steel. I've been working with more exotic metals for the past like 3 years. More Inconel, Waspaloy, titanium, stuff like that. So mild steel is a little bit weird for me now, even though that's probably the easiest. Work with more aluminum than mild steel in the last 5 years, probably. So, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's definitely not perfect at all. You can see I'm very inconsistent, but there's some decent spots in there. Like I said, I'm not very good at position welding. This is about 75 amps. I definitely could go a little warmer, but I do only have 40 thou 309 stainless. I'm not very good at holding my torch there because I'm definitely not used to an environment with wind, you know. My welder has a big fan on it that blows wind. I'm in a shop, but there is like a straight open window right there, you know. It's not perfect, but it should hold. Not the prettiest. I'm not very proud of it, but it is welded. So I'm going to stuff it in the car, see how it kind of looks. Then I'll need to kind of make an exhaust bracket. I don't have any bushings. He said it's okay if it doesn't have any bushings, but I'm going to try and do my best. Hey, what's up? So I got it mostly done. I have the exhaust welded completely where I want it, but I don't have any mounting brackets. Like I said, I don't have the bushings, anything else like that. I need to fabricate that. I need to go find some metal outside and see what I can do about it. I have something temporary for right now, but I don't like how it is. I just want it up there so I don't have a whole jack stand in my way. I don't have just unnecessary things in my way. So I just wanted it sitting up there so I can measure everything off center of bolts and kind of get it where I want to, because it doesn't look very good right now. For right now, it just has these straps on there holding it. It's kind of on there. The exhaust tips are pretty close to where they need to be. They wiggle a little bit, but that's definitely not a temporary solution. It is a temporary solution. So I'm going to try and find a bracket so I can get it. It'd be nice if I had some way to like bring this up a little bit. I can hold it up a little higher. This clamp that he gave me isn't the best. I don't like it. I need to move it over a little bit because it does leak out of these little holes. Because it's not clamped right there. But it's really close to touching the top of the car. I really don't like that. There's no way for me to support it through here unless I take off one of these like random nuts and have a bracket that comes over to like right here and holds it up. But I'd like a bushing for that because that would just rattle underneath the car. Anytime you hit something, you'd hear it. The vibrations from the exhaust, everything like that. But right now he has these MBRP, I guess, diesel mufflers, or a company who makes like a lot of diesel stuff. I'm going to try and take that off, but I want to get the exhaust like permanently attached because that can be done another day. I would much rather have it permanently attached, and instead of having it like straight downpipe like he had for a while. Downpipe just went right here, right underneath this car. It's not very safe for him and his kids. So I'm going to try and make something to hold the exhaust up, but I'll kind of update you then. Don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll try and figure it out. I got it pretty close. I don't like how this is, but this is how the customer wanted it. If he buys a bracket, I'll cut this off and put that on. I still have to do the mufflers, but as you can see, they're still on there. But I don't have that much time left. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 1, 2 a.m. So, but here's the results. That's not really tacked on there, but this is tacked together. So it's just a piece of bar going across, and then I'll have this one bar. It's a little bracket that's bolted in right there. I'm going to C-clamp that, take it all down, weld it quite a bit. Not all the way, but weld it enough to where it's not going to go anywhere. You can't see very well, but the tips are lined up okay. I think this one's up a little bit more, but it's so super hard to tell. If I go up too far on the tips, it hits the cross members and stuff. So I have it down a little bit. You can see that side's a little bit that way. It needs to be moved over just slightly, but I'll get there. So yeah, there's my little update. I'll probably do like a sound clip afterwards. I don't have one before. I just know it's basically like a straight pipe Focus ST or 4-cylinder Mustang. You probably heard one or two before. I got it completely welded up. I did a little bracket. I don't like how it is, but it'll work for now. Kind of temporary, probably until next week. But I have this rebar. It's kind of triangulated a little bit to give a little bit more stability. It's okay. A little bit of wire on there, but it's all bolted up. It should work for now, but I'll get a video clip of it running, and I'll catch you then. So we got it all back together. Yeah, sounds okay. Go ahead and rev it. I'd call that job well done, or at least temporary. We're gonna cut the mufflers off next week, and maybe do some new brackets. So see you then. It's not what I wanted, but he likes it. I'm gonna try and get another bracket, or have him order a bracket so we can do it the right way. But he's probably leaving. He's probably gonna do a burnout or something like that. So we'll see. That's what I figured. But I'll update you next week with any sort of updates to the car. If we do decide to change those brackets out, I really want to, but it's his car, you know. Did it under a time crunch. It's now 3 a.m. Wanting to go to bed. About an hour and a half drive home. So, but thanks for watching. Hope you can subscribe. Please follow for me and Dalton and our journey to do our dream, you know. But have a good one.